Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am the bald and ginger bearded bartender here to serve you. This is Tip Your Bartender Please, the show where I teach you how to make a brand new craft cocktail. With me today is somebody that I've been wanting on this show for a long time. I'm so excited to have you on here.
Man.
If you don't know this gentleman, you are surely missing out. The best rapper you have never heard of.
Facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Derdak.
Thank you, man.
Oh.
Yeah, round of applause. This is crazy, everyone. Man, appreciate you coming
Dude, thank you so much,
yes,
man.
Sir.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You graciously have given me your space to work with, which I can't thank you enough for doing, man.
Of course, man. Of course. Appreciate you coming out here, man.
What's your experience with bartending?
The drinking part.
Okay,
that's
perfect.
that's what I know.
The fun thing about this episode is that you and I are going to be creating an original craft cocktail, never been made before, at least by myself. And at the end of the episode, we're going to come up with a name for the cocktail, which is super exciting. And then y'all can go and make it at home. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm nervous though, so you have to lead the way.
Don't be nervous. I'm here to guide you through each step. First things first, I got our liquor right in front of us. We're going to start off with this here Scatterbrain Dark Chocolate Banana Whiskey. These bottles are typically 1.5 ounces, which is like a shot in itself. Okay. So we're going to pour that right up in there.
Into the smaller one?
Into the smaller one. Alrighty. Yes, sir.
All righty. Bye-bye alcohol.
Oh.
I feel like this, I could throw that into my coffee every morning.
Exactly. Woo. Exactly. You just have that on some ice. Next up, speaking of coffee, we have our Cafe Granita coffee liqueur.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
Speak it into existence.
Wow.
And we're going to pour that.
Throw that in there.
Right up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take our ice right here. And we're just going to pour a little bit right up in there.
Okay.
You don't need to fill it up all the way to the top.
Get the ice going.
There we go. We're going to take this larger piece
of
the shaker, put it right up on top.
Throw it up on top.
Okay, give it a little smack.
Smack the.
Bam. Turn it over. There we go.
Just
and hold both pieces. Okay. We're gonna shake.
Shake. Oh.
Shake it. Shake it. Come on, Nick. There we go. You're a professional.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, we got it nice and cold.
It really does.
It gets cold, man. Sweet. And now to get this piece off, what I do is I take the palm of my hand and smack it.
Oh,
come right up. Oh, there you go.
There it is. See, I'm not that brittle, not that weak.
Then take our glass right here.
Okay.
And take our strainer.
Put
it right up on the top like so.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to strain it into our glass.
Ooh, that looks good. Oh, see, okay. Why'd you have to do that? The way you're doing it, I mean, let me try to add some flair.
There you go. We're going to take a little bit of ice here into the drink, as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
Last but not least, we're going to take this little container right here. You got one right over there.
Oh, shoot.
This is coffee cake cream to put on top of our cocktail here. Now, you don't have to put all of it. That's why I have this tool right here. This is called a jigger. This is a measurement.
A what?
Tool. A jigger.
I'm going to be careful with my words here.
I'm going to do this smaller side right here.
Okay.
And we're going to go 3/4 of an ounce. So we're just going to float that.
I was about to take a drink. Okay,
right on top of the cocktail.
Float it right on top. Ooh, boy.
Damn.
That's beautiful. That's it right there?
That's our drink. Again, we're going to have to come up with a name for the cocktail. Okay. I don't know what to call it just yet, but.
Well, cheers. Yeah, cheers
to you, brother.
Cheers to you. This is. Ooh.
Bro.
Bro. Babe.
Oh, I think we got something here. Fantastic job.
No, this is amazing.
That's smooth. All right.
Wait, what are you doing? Hold on. This is crazy. I might need to throw like a pool party or something. Just go bartend because this is wild.
Yeah, man.
Throw these beers away. I don't know why I was drinking the fucking beers.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah,
brother.
You too, brother. Thanks for the drink.
Much.
This is. I wish I had more. Like I wish I could have 3 of these.
No, we got to figure out what to call this, man. What are you thinking right now?
I have some ideas. I mean, the orange has to be like I'm a Suns fan, so and we suck. I don't want to see any hate comments. We suck.
You got
we
the rant. You got that's
I love my team, but we suck.
It's a treat. That's how you know you're a diehard fan.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, it's been rough. It's been rough being a Suns fan. I think I could speak for all Suns fans. Like for me, it was like since 2004 when Steve Nash was there. Like I always liked them with the Marbury, but I was like really, really young. So not Michael Jordan, but Allen Iverson was like a huge person I watched. But I didn't really have a team. And then when I saw this unathletic white dude, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's someone I could be. I can't be LeBron James. I'm never gonna be 6'9" and just a ferocious beast, you know, but I'm like, oh, this unathletic white dude who has back spasms and needs to lay down, and
he ain't the prettiest either.
Yeah, and he could just
but he had handles.
He did.
Dude,
some I don't have either.
I feel like the Steve Nash slander is
it's crazy.
Unwelcome.
Yeah.
We don't talk bad about Steve Nash.
My friends do, and they know who they are, and they're gonna be watching this. And this is my get back. This is my get back. They're gonna have to come on your show to but don't invite them.
We'll make a debate about it. That actually brings me to one of my points is your history with basketball, history with hooping, and I mean, you kind of gave us a backstory into how you became a Suns fan, but dive into that a little bit more and just your love for the game of basketball. Because I'm not a basketball guy.
You're a football guy.
I am a football guy.
You're a football guy.
So the game itself, like I don't understand it.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
So for me, like it was really it's funny. It's actually my neighbor who's like one of my closest friends. Like I don't see him a lot, but you know how that is. Like someone you just grew up with. You always, you know. He actually was like they moved in next door, and I mean, I don't even know if I was playing sports. I was maybe like 6 or 7, and I just heard a doom, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? And then they had a hoop outside, and we were, you know, me and my brother were watching them through the window, like, let's go play. I want to go play. I need to make friends. So so we started playing basketball with him, and ever since that, like, it just became over time just to love, really. Like he would show us, like, you know, videos of Michael Jordan and you know, AI and Dirk, who's, I mean, I'm half German, half Hungarian. Well, something like that. It's a mix, but I'm mixed with German and Hungarian. So Dirk Nowitzki was like, oh, you need to watch this German player.
Yeah.
And you know, Dirk is a legend.
He's a great,
all-time great. I became a love, and then my mom, she was, you know, I was fortunate enough to let her, you know, she had us play on AU teams, and we just had the love. I was never I guess the dream died. Actually, I'll tell you when the dream died.
Okay.
I still love to play basketball though, but the hoop dream died when I used to play Aaron Gordon my entire life, like since he was in 5th grade.
Okay.
He was on the Tar Heels, and you didn't look at a kid back then and think, oh, he's making it to the NBA. You're like, I'm making it to the NBA. And all of a sudden in high school, I just see him become who he is. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I'm not making it to the NBA. I'm not even close to where I think I should be.
Brother, let me tell you something real quick,
heartbreaking,
if I may. So Aaron Gordon, man, I went to middle school with him. Well, he was in what? I'm a couple years older than him. But when he was in 6th grade, this guy dunked.
Okay, see.
And he was like the talk of the school, right? And so everybody was like, oh, dude, you see this guy in 6th grade dunk a basketball. It's like, yeah, he might be going places.
Yeah. I guess I was too like naive or just blinded by my own.
You don't got hops like that?
I don't. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not like super unathletic. Like I'm pretty kind of athletic, I guess. But my brother actually, he's a dunker, so he does like windmills. Yeah, he's like my height.
Oh wow.
I'll beat his ass 1-on-1. I'll tell you. He can't shoot like I can. He can't dribble like I can. The motherfucker could dunk, but he'll never dunk on me because I'll foul the shit out of him before he does.
Who's that one? I don't know his name, but and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Who's the one short white guy that does all the crazy?
Oh, Matt McClung.
Matt McClung.
Yeah. That's that. You know what's crazy? That's Riff Raff's. And I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Riff Raff's like cousin or nephew or some shit. Yeah. But he has bounce. Yeah, he's crazy.
Somehow in that entertainment industry, they're all connected in some way or another. So that doesn't
it's Nepo babies, not him. That shit's real. You start meeting people, you're like, damn, you know somebody. I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Suns, Steve Nash, like you just picked a team randomly.
Yeah, it kind of was that. It was just like, well, I like the 7 seconds or less offense, which is like what they implemented really. So their coach, it was like really just fast paced basketball.
Okay.
And you know, like shooting a lot of threes, a lot of pick and rolls with him and Amari. It was just really fun to watch. And so I stuck with him. And you know, it was always a heartbreak. Like we'd always lose to the Spurs or the Mavs or the Lakers, you know, and yeah, it was tough being a Suns fan back then as a kid. I remember I cried a lot. Yeah. For sure. No. I cried a lot as a kid. Yeah. And then we sucked for 10 years, didn't make the playoffs, wasted a lot of draft picks. And then we got one Devin Armani Booker and everything seemed to be on the rise.
Okay.
Yeah. But now I'm not, it's not fun. So, you know,
you had your spur.
Yeah. We had our drought for 10 years.
Yeah.
Then I think in the bubble, I don't know if you remember that, the whole bubble situation.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
So there was like and I also remember it vaguely. COVID is a blur, but it was like there was like a tournament that they had because the season, you know, like was on a whole, and the Suns went 8-0, but still missed the playoffs. So it's like they won every game.
Of course they did.
Yeah, and they missed. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, we sucked. And then the very next year we go to the finals. We have a good team, and we're up 2-0. And I'm like, fuck, I'm really gonna experience the championship. All my friends, and again, all my friends are Laker fans, Warrior fans, and I have a Celtic fan friend, but they picked easy teams.
Yeah.
I guess Warrior fans, maybe I could keep you out of that, but my Laker fan and Celtic fan friends, y'all picked easy teams.
Oh yeah.
Easy teams. Y'all don't know what struggle is.
But that's like, I mean, at least you stick with them. Because it's easy to switch up when things go bad.
And that's me with football. I'm a little Drake kind of football fan. Like I do.
Will you hop around?
I was a big Brady fan. Yeah, okay. People may judge me for that, but I mean, it was
you a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. I get it. But yeah, I thought I was a Patriots fan. Then he left. I was like, oh, I'm a Bucs fan.
So you're just a Tom Brady fan.
I was a Tom Brady fan. So, but now I do like watching the Lions. I really like watching the Lions a lot.
They're so gritty, man.
Yeah, dude, they're fun to watch.
I hope that they win.
Yeah, I thought this year was gonna be. I was shocked that they lost to who was it? Who did they lose this year? The Rams? No, they lost to. Who did they lose to?
We'll have to go back.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it was. Yeah, but it was shocking,
dude. Well, I mean, Tom Brady, like, you know, that's as I get older. Even though I wasn't a fan back then, but like as I get older, there are certain people in certain professions where you cannot debate the statistical greatness that is what is.
Yeah.
So, you know, for the people that, myself included, that may not like him or not have liked him, like you can't debate that 7 rings is
7 rings,
the greatest of all time.
And I think it's also like, it's really, you know, like that Kobe Mamba mentality. Sounds corny, but like that Mamba mentality that Michael Jordan had, that killer instinct. Like Brady has that too, and that's what I liked about watching. It was like anytime the Patriots were down, obviously like I'm over here like fuck, but dude, the comeback, the thrill, it's like unmatched. Like just being, you know, a sports fan and seeing, you know, your favorite player, team, you know, I mean, 28-3 in the Super Bowl. I can't tell you.
Bro.
How many drinks I took because we were down, and how many more I took because we were on the come. Yeah, so I had to rewatch the whole tape, so I didn't really remember the game too much. But I think it's just like certain players, right? Like Stephen Curry too. I'm not a big Warrior fan, but I mean, he has that same instinct, dude, and it's unbelievable.
I just saw a stat from Steph Curry. What did he score? Like 56 points on like the 27th of February. And that was his 3rd time doing that same exact stat.
Yeah, he's crazy.
On the same exact day.
I think people are going to hate me for that. I mean, it's a debate between him and Magic right now. Who's the best point guard? I mean, I know Magic has more accolades. And I mean, I wasn't young enough. nor a Laker fan to know how great he was.
Yeah.
I know he's great, but the shit I see Stephen Curry do, I'm like,
it's unreal.
Yeah. To shoot a basketball that way, like he's not only the best shooter of all time, but I don't think I've ever seen a player in any sport be this good at something that just like it's so much so much better than the next guy in the league. To me, I think it's not even close.
Yeah.
Who's the best shooter of all time?
And his longevity.
And longevity too.
And I still think he has a lot left in his tank, which is crazy.
And it's weird too, because when we were kids, I feel like 36, 38, that's when a lot of players were retiring. Now LeBron's 40 and doing what he's doing, prime, which is insane, right?
And he's been in the league for a couple decades.
Since he was, since they had Motorola's and
people
were calling on flip. He probably had a razor and a sidekick.
I'm pretty sure they have a picture of LeBron on a flip phone.
Yeah.
At one of the games before he got drafted. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So, but I kind of like, I appreciate that. And it makes me kind of approach my life in that way. Like I want to be healthy for a long time. I want to be in shape. I want to, even with music, I think there's like a stigma like, oh, you're 30 and you're still rapping, or you're 40 and you're still rapping. To me, it's cool. You're making music. You're not rapping. I think saying that, I don't know. I hate the term. Sometimes I hate, oh, you're a rapper or you rap. I'm like, no, I make music.
Right.
Like,
you're
a musician. A musician is an artist. There's an artistry to it. You know what I mean? But we could circle back to that.
Well, let me just ask real quick before we get to that other point. Getting back into basketball a little bit.
All right, the Suns.
Well, that too. But I guess I want to know, who is your favorite player of all time, and then who's your favorite player right now?
Well, Steve Nash is my favorite player of all time. Okay. Yeah,
because that's why you got into the game.
Yeah, and I used to try to play like him, and he was. Fuck him. He didn't give me no ring. Fuck him. But I love him. Yeah. But fuck him. But right now, damn. I mean, I don't want to keep saying Suns players, but it has to be like Book. I mean, I just bought some Book ones, and I've used them in the gym. I really like them. I think they're underrated hoop shoe.
Oh,
they're really good.
See, shoes are another game. I'm
not a big shoe head at all.
We're Skechers right now. So,
Yeah, I'm not a big shoe head either. God damn, you are wearing Skechers.
I'm wearing Skechers. They're comfortable.
Yeah, they look comfy.
They're really nice.
So probably Book. I do like watching like Curry play, and I like Luka a lot. Bron. I mean, I'm trying to appreciate more great players while they're still here and active. You know, so when Kobe died, that's what really like changed my perspective. I used to hate Kobe.
Wow.
Hate Kobe because he was in on the Suns. I'm like, fuck this guy. And then so when he retired, and I think he scored like 60 points, I was like, dang, I didn't appreciate him as enough. And then I still it feels surreal now that he passed in the way he passed. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start appreciating great players on other teams.
Yeah.
So but I would have to say Nash and Book.
Okay.
Nash and Book.
Okay. Trade wise, right? Since we're still, I think the hype is still there, and I'm still a little shocked at. You have to look at the NBA as a business, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your thoughts, because you are a basketball guy. First thing was, for me, like, I think Kevin Durant is a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
When the Suns got Durant, what was going through your mind?
Oh my God, I was screaming hallelujah. Oh my God. It was just like, what? Like, KD to the Suns. It was like a euphoric feeling. Yeah. And I was like calling my buddies, and it was crazy. And then I looked at who we let go.
Yeah.
But because it's KD, I kind of, it's fine. It's just fine.
Yeah.
But hindsight, like, mind you, I would be so sad if KD leaves.
Yeah.
I think I love KD. KD is, amazing player. I think he gets disrespected a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave up a lot of pieces from a lot of draft picks and a lot of young players that made it to the finals like the year before. So I guess hindsight. No, I'll still take the trade. It's KD.
You just want the ring.
It's KD. I want the ring. At this point, I'm ring chasing.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the trade we did after though for Beal. That was we basically, and Beal. I think Bradley Beal is a great player. Great player. He just doesn't fit on the Suns. And we traded Chris Paul for him, which
that's what happens sometimes though, is like players will find themselves in programs where unfortunately like they just don't fit.
Yeah.
Whether you're a great player or not, you just don't fit the system. And then they get shitted on.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
And I try not to shit on Beal, but it's like It's really the no trade. So he has a no trade clause. I don't know if you knew that.
I did. I
So
literally, you're talking to me like
so
I know nothing.
He's making $50 million a year. And shout out to him. I mean, dude, as a basketball fan, as a Suns fan, of course, I'm a little upset that we have a crazy contract like that. We can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
But if I'm putting myself in his shoes, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Got the bag.
Give me, what the fuck? As a person, I mean, great move, dude. Salute. I hope one day I could get a no trade clause with you, bro. But it just doesn't fit. We can't like get off of his contract. Right. No one wants to take it. And so now there's rumors that like we might be forced to let go of Durant, but I hope that's just not true. I think that would be a stupid move.
Well, and that's like what I heard was they were potentially trying to chop him.
Yeah.
And rubbed him the wrong way.
And
as it probably would anybody.
Yeah, especially if you're a superstar.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Like that's where it comes down to the business side of the league. Because another thing that I was shook, bro, when I saw the Luka Anthony Davis trade, dude. I didn't think it was real.
Yeah,
I literally didn't because I thought Luka was the face of the Mavs.
Yeah,
and
he just went to the finals.
Exactly. Yeah. I thought Luka was gonna be a Mav for life. And when that happened, I was like, what?
Yeah, no, that shit. I remember I was literally on Twitter, or sorry, X, whatever
we want to call it.
Yeah, the scroll thing.
Yeah.
But Cam Sharania, who's this like NBA insider who like
I know I at least know who that guy is.
Okay, no, So like he tweeted, and I was on the phone with my friend who's a good friend of mine who's a big Laker fan, and I was like, hey, wait. I cut off the combo. And I was like, wait. You guys just got Luka to the Lakers? I was like, wait, this is fake. And then so everyone's thinking, oh, he got hacked. Like this, that's how crazy the trade is that everyone's like, oh, this is fake. This is a hack. Even though it was on his actual page.
Yeah. This
is fake. And then he tweets again. No, this is not.
It's like, it's real.
Yeah.
It happened.
And it's mind boggling, but I also think, I mean, there has to be ulterior motives to why they trade. It just does not make sense.
Right.
Why you would trade away a player like Luka. Who's not even in his 26 years old, or he just turned 26.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's young as fuck. And he's like that,
Bruh.
Yeah, dude.
That's the thing that is so crazy about professional sports. And as an old guy now, I look at these players, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it just sucks when someone's like 6'6" and younger than you.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're the younger one because you're looking up to him.
Or even just playing sports at a high level and competing for a high level, and you haven't even sniffed the age of 27.
Yeah, making millions and millions of dollars.
It's absolutely insane.
Some people blessed, dude. That's really what it is. And
I mean, I'm not athletically gifted, so cheers,
cheers to that,
to the ones that are.
Yeah,
good for you.
Yeah,
I'm good at a lot of other things.
Yeah, true,
bro.
Wouldn't you love to slam, dunk on somebody's face or go, catch a game-winning touchdown that moss the defender?
I'd love to be able to throw a baseball faster than 50 miles an hour is what I'd like to do. Like sports is crazy. But so my question for you is, right? So we look at leagues, right, for the entertainment aspect and the business aspect, right? So these trades, right, they're crazy, they're wild, but at the end of the day, okay, what are they doing? They're bringing in ticket sales. Ratings, right? People are watching. So for me, there's a part of me that can't shake the fact that professional sports might be rigged.
Oh,
for the entertainment
it's
purpose.
WWE,
right?
They're athletes, still athletes. Like I think people disrespect. I think WWE athletes the wrestlers get disrespected for not being real wrestlers, but they're super athletic.
Have you ever been to a show?
No, but I used to watch it all the time.
All the time. I'm a big wrestling fan.
Okay.
I'm a big wrestling fan. I got my wife to go to a show.
Oh, nice.
And she was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool. But
it's entertainment.
I mean, it's entertainment, right? You make moves and you have these people on certain teams, right? To build up the sales and get them to watch TV and all that. And I don't know, bro.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a push by the NBA to. I've also heard a story about that. The new Mavs owners are like, they own multiple casinos around the United States and that they're trying, and I might be off with the story, so I'm not paraphrasing here, but they're like building casinos and they're trying to get it, you know, some approved for Dallas.
Okay.
And I guess the mayor, the governor, whatever, is like giving him pushback. And so the way of kind of leveraging that into, you know, being able to get this casino thing approved is by trading away Luka. Look like, and I don't trying to understand how it ties in. Maybe like it's like a dump now, you know, ticket prices drop, fan audience. So they're like, okay, look, we'll start trying again. And then, but you need to let us build this casino. Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not. I think that could be an angle. Yeah. The other angle could be that Luka, that the GM didn't like Luka. I mean, I don't know how you don't, what they really thought that they said that he was 2'7", that he was fat, and that like my bro, he just like, he likes to enjoy a beer after a playoff game. Like, is that like, I'm enjoying this?
Dude,
like, let him enjoy a beer.
I saw that video. I thought,
and he's European. Like, European. If all my family's in Europe, the beer is normal. I went when I went by myself to Germany. My uncle was drinking a beer with his coffee, just one light beer. Went to work, and it's normal.
Ain't no problem.
So yeah, Luka's just enjoying a little sippy sip
because they won. You know, celebration.
Yeah, celebrate. I know job's not done, but hey, I'm not facing a bottle right now. Exactly. I'm having a beer.
Exactly. Just
to Luka. Honestly, to Luka.
Cheers to that.
It could be that, and then it could also be partially the ratings thing, 100%, because the NBA has been. I think they said I saw this like last year sometime that the ratings year by year just dropped for the NBA. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, and now it's exciting to watch. Now it could be a Lakers Celtics matchup in the finals and everybody's,
skyrockets.
Yeah. So it's a business at the end of the day. If there's millions and millions and hundreds of $1 millions being floating around, yeah, it's a business. Let's be honest. It's not just a pickup game. Yeah. And your team has these players. Like, no, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Yeah. And that's what we all got to remember, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I know you as a rapper.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
But back in the day, believe me or not, I was a rapper, folks. I met you through Flammy.
Yeah.
And
my dog. Shout out Flammy.
Dude, Flammy is an incredible individual.
Yeah.
He's shown me nothing but love since I've known him.
Yeah.
And he's introduced me to a lot of great people, yourself included. You were in the very first Dynasty Cypher with myself and Flammy.
Yeah.
Shot by Bilal.
Oh shit, he did shoot that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot he was there.
Yeah. So I'm curious, man, like, how did that begin? What sparked your love for the genre?
Honestly, it ties in. It's like, I realized my friend, I've always liked music. My mom, my dad, this is a cliche answer, but my mom, my dad are big, big music heads. Like, obviously, I've heard Hungarian folk music, a bunch of music from like the homeland and whatever. My dad was a big Queen guy, Freddie Mercury. My mom loved Bob Marley. So like I heard a lot of different styles of music, but not rap. They weren't really listening to rap. Like, I'm gonna be honest. They just weren't.
Not many parents.
Yeah. White parents, especially, are from a different country. They don't understand rap. Like, they hear this, he's just talking, like, and it became, just through hearing shit in school, hearing, it was, music's always been around me. And then it might sound corny, but in my freshman year, when I realized I'm not going to go to the NBA.
Yeah.
But I could pick up a microphone, right? Yeah. So it was really just like listening to music and then wanting that reaction that I got when I heard a certain bar. Like, when I listened to these people, I used to be like a super backpacky. Oh no, Drake sucks. Let me just hear Tech Nine and Eminem and fucking Hopsin and Biggie. I'm listening to Big L, L Cool J. Tribe Called Quest. Like, no, don't show me that new shit. Don't show me that new shit. Show me that rapping shit. And it was really that the reaction I got from when I heard a new song or heard a new bar. Wait, this is dope. Yeah. And so I started jotting, like, I would rap battle fucking my friends in class. Like, I'm writing shit down and rap battling them. And I was usually winning. So I was like, wait, I'm kind of good at this. Maybe it's because who I'm listening to, right? I'm listening to like rappers, right?
The underground stuff.
Yeah. So that's really what that started. It was just being able to like kind of say what I, felt like that was coming to my head, shit that I was going through at the time. And over time, like, I became, better and better with rhythm and melody and whatnot. But yeah, it's like, ever since I actually got my first mic, I think it was like freshman or sophomore year, and tried to record. I mean, it's shitty. I hope I delete all those files. I pray they're on YouTube. But yeah, it's just like a feeling. It's like, it's therapy to me now, when I don't record. Yeah. Like, I'm a little depressed. I'm like, fuck, it sounds corny, but I need to go to the booth. That's my release, So even if I ever make it or I don't make it, this is something I'll be 90 years old.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put some shit together, you know? So always had a love for it.
It's good, man. Like it's so crazy because, you know, you are somebody that I admire.
I appreciate it. Likewise.
Because even though like I know you and like you're good at what you do in the music genre, just music as a whole. Too. Music as a whole, like you're good.
Appreciate it.
Like I was listening to your catalog on the way up here.
Appreciate it.
And on your album, Late to Everything, like there was not a single song that I wanted to skip.
Oh, that's cool.
Which doesn't happen a lot.
I appreciate that.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
More so on that fact, and this is just me giving you your flowers because you deserve them.
I appreciate it.
Every time you are featured on a song, I think you out-rap the person on the song, myself included.
That's the goal.
Myself included, because we did a song together, and thank you for doing that for me. I don't know where the fuck it is now.
We did do a song together. We did.
I don't think it's on the internet anymore, so you're not going to be able to go look it up. But when you sent me your verse, I was like, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble.
You know, it's crazy. I think that does come from like listening to like people like Wayne or Eminem, or because back in that era, that 09, it's like when you got on a verse, you were supposed to show out. You gotta go hard. Supposed to show out.
Yeah.
And so I think that comes at just like it's like in my DNA now. When I hop on a song, even if I'm not like rapping my ass off, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna do my best to stand out, because not only I want to, you know, obviously in the competitive part, but it's like if I do my best, then I did justice for your song, because I like your song. I like this, and I want to match what I feel like. If I hear a good song, I'm gonna be on this verse. I have to bring my A game. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you saying that, man.
No,
I don't
man.
think I've ever gotten these flowers before, man. Damn.
It's insane, bro. One of my favorite songs. Well, I have a lot of favorite songs of yours. I do listen to your songs.
Appreciate it. I'll show you some for the new album.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it.
Not on here though.
No. One of the best things that I think you ever did was, and I talked to Flammy about it, was his Constitution 2. So when you hopped on that, when you and Flammy did that song, the only remix, when that dropped, I was flabbergasted.
Fuck, dude, I forgot about that verse. Yeah,
flabbergasted.
Yeah.
And he told me that he doesn't even have it anymore. He doesn't.
Yeah, I think I tried to go find it, and I remember him when he reached out. I was juiced as fuck when he told me he wanted me to be on that. I was so juiced. And I was like, okay, I gotta spaz. I gotta do everything I can. I was sitting there rewriting shit, like,
dude,
because Flammy's
fucking good. Flammy's fucking
He's
good.
Gonna make you bring the best out of, you know.
Your recording and writing style, are you more of like a listen to the beat first, write, or you already have something to say and make it work?
So I used to be like that, where I used to, my style kind of changed, and it's just kind of with adapting to what today's sound is, you know, not necessarily saying trying to copy a style, but my style back then when I first started, like even when we were making music, was like, I'm constantly writing 16s that to a certain tempo that would match, you know, these boom bap beats, right?
Yeah.
And then I think what helped me elevate my not really writing skill, but just putting a whole song together and, you know, bringing the melodies into it, which I think is so important nowadays. It's just, it's sad, but it's true. Like rap kind of, it was, hip hop kind of grew away in my mind, away from like just bars. I mean, there's still people with bars like Kendrick, Cole, you know, Drake. People might not agree with Drake. Drake, he
got some bars.
I think anyway, we'll say that we can debate about that later. He's nice, but you know, Kendrick, Cole, and they also elevated, like brought melodies, you know, different sounds, different type of vibes and then while piecing a great verse in between, you know, that. Yeah. So nowadays I'm like, I'll hear the beat, or if someone's making a beat, I'm just like humming melodies or humming like flows, not just melodies, but if I'm wanted to rap fast on a certain part, I'll like put a layer down of me just going, and then I'll listen to it like, okay, I like these pockets, I like that pocket, I like this, and I'll start writing to it. So it's kind of changed around now.
It's a process. That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
So now you're more into like the overall music aspect of things.
I think I appreciate it more now too. I used to not appreciate, I used to hate. Like I said, that's why I'm an advocate for, mind you, I love Kendrick. Amazing. I've always been a Kendrick fan, always Cole. But I advocate for Drake now too, even, you know, the whole shit that happened. But I used to be a Drake hater back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I was like this melody shit.
Yeah.
And I realized like, wait, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
This is what am I? Wow, I was just stuck in 1992.
Mm-hmm. It's an actual song.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know the process behind Godson, which is what that's like your newest release.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah,
it's one of the best songs I've heard.
No, I appreciate it
in general, especially like if it's a nice day like today. We got a sunny day. I'll throw it on.
First, that's
day,
what it was meant for. Yeah.
Before I go to the gym, I'll put it on. Gets me hyped up.
I appreciate
ready to go. But I'm curious, like the process behind that and the music video behind it.
Yeah. So the process with that, I think I was kind of going through a funk in my day to day where days were kind of gray. I'm not really like.
It happens.
Yeah. It's like a long patch of it, and I think I was also having like writer's block with what I was working on, and I can't remember if I was sent that beat by who I was sent it by, but I think I was sent that beat. I think when I heard it was something it was something different. Like I think that's what I needed. It was like, it just happened. I was lucky to someone sent me a beat that was it was just different. It was a different vibe that I was looking for at the time that I wouldn't have went on my way to find a beat like that. Yeah. And, I just thought about, fuck, I'm feeling like right now I feel like shit, but I want to be feeling like a sunny day at the pool. And like, I'm feeling like Godson. I'm feeling like, just like everything. I'm feeling great. So it kind of, that's how it started, was just, hearing that beat, and it was like a feeling, and it just kind of wrote itself. I mean, so fucking cliche.
If y'all haven't listened to it, go listen to it and you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. It sounds like you enjoyed making it.
It's so much fun. So much fun. I think one of my boys was here too. My boy Zach was here. And, I mean, even him, he was just like, I would just look back after I like maybe laid down a bridge or like part of the verse or whatever, the hook. And I'll just turn around and he'd be like, like what are we doing right now? And then it just came together so quick too. I think those are the ones where it's like shit's just flowing, and it doesn't take like a couple weeks to finally completely finish a song. Like that happened in a night, and it was done. It was done. I added everything that I needed to add to it, and I sent it off and got it mixed. And dude, it was I love that song too. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, man. Do you ever get the itch, like say you make a song, I gotta get this out?
I get that all the time, but I do have a big issue with like, it's not a confidence issue. I'm such a critic of myself. So even if like one thing is off, I'm like, this is trash. And then it's not a good way of, I think, looking at the shit you create, because it'll never go out. I have so many songs on my lap. I mean, anytime you guys Flammy, I showed Flammy like 100 songs. He was like, bro, why the fuck are we not? Anytime I show my friends, like, bro, why isn't this out yet? And I'm like, because there's one little part I don't like, and I can't find it. I can't. So I'll stop doing that. Now, I gotta reflect. Gotta just put it out.
If you got those 100 songs, like, even if it's just like a song a week, because like from me to you, in my personal opinion, you are one of the best.
I appreciate it.
Musically putting songs together, you are one of the best.
I appreciate it, man.
Dude, like every time I link up with Flammy, like you're always a topic of conversation, because it's like, it's like, where the fuck do you go?
Yeah.
You just kind of drop off the radar.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then
all of a sudden I'll pop up out of nowhere.
But then you come out, you come back and you drop something, and it's like, fuck, Nick's back.
Yeah.
Like he's on, he's ready to go, he's in it to win it. And then your shit blows up like Godson. The numbers are insane.
Yeah.
And I mean, to the best of my knowledge, I don't even think you advocated for it that much.
Dude, that's so crazy that you're saying that. It's so true too. Like, I posted that and just like, mind you, the video, I had a ton of fun shooting that video. Shout out to Lovey for shooting that.
I want to get him out here for sure.
You know him, right?
Of course,
yeah,
I know Lovey.
Animal, bro. He's an animal. So we shot the video, super, 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 super fun. And dude, that's my problem, bro. I just suck at, I feel like that's one aspect of my music, or life, that I suck at social media. I barely post, and it's not that I don't want to.
Yeah.
So it's just like
life gets in the way.
It's not even, I mean, that too, but it's like I just don't post. Like, I don't know why. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I haven't posted in like 3 years. What the fuck? I'm gonna be 52 before I put a fucking album out.
Yeah,
I gotta put one out. So that's why I'm working on a bunch of music. And now I'm glad that you brought that point, because I'm at this point where it's like nonstop dropping. Yeah. It's like, I'm kind of fed up with myself.
Yeah.
With how much shit I've just been in the bag and,
yeah.
you know, too scared. I don't know what it is. Like, to me, it's not a confidence issue. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is a fucking confidence issue. Who fucking knows?
I'll tell you firsthand, people want to listen.
Man,
people are ready for it.
Fuck. And if I go somewhere with that, I go somewhere. If I don't, it doesn't matter to me because I love that even like you would listen to it, you know, just one person, like,
for sure.
and you're like waiting for me to put something out.
People are waiting. Yeah. Track back real quick because I am curious that Godson music video. It looked like y'all shut down the beach boardwalk.
We did.
Cruise. How the fuck? We did shut it down.
We shut it down. I said, "Hey, yo, I'm Nick Derdak," and he had to shut this shit down. No, so we really just went on it was like I want to say it was a weekday. It had to be a weekday.
Or it was like a little slower.
Yeah. And we actually shot like some scenes in San Jose. Drove up. I think Bilal had a drone. Bilal and Lovey had a drone, which was like really really cool. So we were like in the Santa Cruz Hills. And then really like the main parts was just sneaking the camera onto the rides.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was it. You're not supposed to have anything. And I was like, yo, you motherfuckers are crazy. And I was like, all right, let me just take a shot and fucking not even think about it. So yeah, we were on there and fucking, I would be sitting behind Levy on all the rides and you just turn around fucking chicken and shit. Somehow he is able to stabilize some clips.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's so good. And you just, all I see is him holding the camera, his fucking hair flying. Yeah, so like it was fun. It was a lot of fun. The scene where I was like outside of the car was on a different day.
Okay.
Where I was like going like this on the that was a different day again. My people, Lovey and Bilal, they asked me to do crazy shit and I just do it.
You just do it.
I just do it. I don't even ask twice. Like,
I mean, them two for sure got a vision in their own.
Yeah.
They're talented as fuck.
They are.
But it turned out really well.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it when I saw it.
Yeah. I think like you said, it enhanced that song for sure.
It brought to that was the feeling, you know, like that was the feeling, just freedom, like for being free, you know, just happy, you know, that's really, I feel like that's where like a lot of my music is going to now is just being, the beats are kind of not, I wouldn't say like poppy, but just freeing, very freeing beats, happy beats, you know, so.
What do you do? Like,
oh, like on a regular day?
How do you make money, bro?
Oh yeah. So I'm in, it's funny because before it was just getting by, scraping by, little jobs here and there. I worked for Amazon delivery for a while. I did this and that and this and that and this and that for a while. And so I didn't finish. I didn't go to a 4-year or anything like that. I was at a JC, you know, like Deanza Foothill. For a little bit. Did not know what the fuck I wanted to do, honestly.
I don't think anybody really does.
Yeah, and it was like music, and like music was always my thing. Like, oh, this is, you know, this is what I'm doing. Yeah. But you know, at a certain point, if shit doesn't click or if my work ethic wasn't there at the time, like you have to pay the bills, right? So, luckily, I mean, COVID it's obviously, you know, wasn't a fun time for a lot of people who got sick and maybe lost, you know, folks, but it did open up an opportunity for me with work, which was in tech sales. Okay. So nice. That's what I do for a day job.
That's what you
call
do,
people and try to sell them some shit. And if they buy, then I pay my bills.
Hey, I only ask because it's like, you know, like I know you, but I don't really know you.
Yeah.
So and it's always like in the back, like,
like, that the fuck? Yeah. Like, what do you actually do though? Yeah, that's what I do. It's fun. And luckily I get to work, you know, remotely. So for now, my brother put me on. So he's a product manager. So he does his thing. He's always been way smarter than I have. Yeah. I mean, in school, you know, he went to San Jose State. Okay. And, you know, had great jobs and
I mean, I'll tell you, like, dude,
he's my twin brother, by the way. I don't know if you ever met him.
No, I didn't even know you.
I have a twin. We're polar opposites, though.
I literally just learned you had a brother in this episode when you said it earlier, but I definitely didn't know he was
No, he's my twin brother. Yeah.
What the hell?
We always competed. Yeah.
Damn. All right. Cool.
Shout out Peter.
Peter.
Yeah. He lives in Phoenix now, but and that's gives me another reason to be a Suns fan.
Yeah. Have you ever been out to Phoenix?
To visit him, yeah.
Okay.
And fucking beautiful.
Dude, Arizona's such a nice place.
Beautiful. I haven't been in the summer, so I can't speak to that. But I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. So you've been there in the summer.
Yeah, it gets hot.
I could imagine. I mean, it gets hot out here.
Yeah,
it gets hot out here, but nothing like Phoenix.
But I think no, it's I haven't been to Phoenix. I went to Scottsdale,
which is like right next to Phoenix. So,
okay,
yeah.
It was for my bachelor party, but I was like, dude, it's unbearable. It's just so dry out there. But the cool thing is out there And as far as I could tell, like every house has got a pool.
Yep.
Everybody's got AC blasting, man. So it wasn't
and it's
like
cheaper too.
It's way cheaper. Well, then, dude, we live in the Bay Area. Like,
God damn, the prices
makes it hard to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
For sure, you got to make 150K, and that's still barely making.
That's like scraping by.
Yeah, it's like they used to. I thought that was a lot of money.
In other places, you're living very comfortably.
Very, very comfortably. Sure. Yeah. So
that's okay. Hey, we love where we live.
We love the Bay. We love the culture of the Bay. Just goddamn, why is it so expensive?
You can just bring it down a little bit.
Bring it down a little bit.
Great. What's next for you? I mean, I know that you mentioned you're working on an album. Ultimately, do you still want music to be the thing that you do? Is that the goal, or are you just kind of somebody that enjoys what they do on the side?
That's a good question. It's made me think.
That's why I asked.
No, I would, even if it's something I want to do, not just on the side. It's something that I've been distracted from.
Yeah.
Always had love for, always worked on a day in, day out. Maybe I haven't been fully committed to it at times, even though I thought I was, but I definitely wasn't. In a heartbeat, if I was making, let's say, 60K at this job yearly or 60K with music yearly, I would do music 10 times out of 10.
Because you can enjoy it.
Yeah. So it's like, that's my true love. Yeah. Even if it's running around, touring, driving away, being away from family, like that's my pure, like I love making music. I love seeing people listen to my music and having a good time. And, like I opened up for a few people and just seeing, even 10, 15, 20, 30 people like recite your lyrics while you're saying it, or you don't even have to have the mic. And
it's a crazy feeling.
It's crazy. Dude, it's like a drug.
I'm glad that you said that and opening up for shows and whatnot. Well, I mean, so you have played shows.
Yeah.
One thing in my life I regretted to this day was you had a show in Oakland, I remember. And were you opening up?
Young M.A.
And I didn't go. And I was bummed.
Good.
Because back then, and even now, it was, I had this mindset where I was like, I just wanted to show the people that showed me respect. Like,
you support each other. Yeah.
Right. But when I didn't make it out of the show, I was like, fuck, that might have been that one chance to see him perform live.
Yeah.
And it was. I missed it. I missed it, bro.
No, I don't know if I performed after that. I think I might have performed before. That was a scary show to do though, bro. Like I'm not into the whole opening up for artists anymore though. I don't want to do that anymore. That was like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
It was like 2019 when I was doing that. It was fun, doing great experience.
Yeah.
Definitely got like some new listeners that way. But bro, that is the most intimidating shit I've ever done in my life. Going into Oakland for a bunch of people who want to see Young M.A. My sound is nothing like Young M.A.'s.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was on stage and I wasn't nervous or intimidated by the amount of people. It was a good amount of people, but it was like, fuck, this might not be my crowd.
Right.
Just because
right.
I know what they're they're wanting to listen to, and it's not what I'm going to give them. So first few songs, it was a tough,
they're like,
they're just standing there. I'm like over here dancing on stage. I'm like, goddamn. But then in one of my last two songs, the crowd finally got into it.
Yeah.
And it was more like, not really her vibe, but it was just a universal kind of,
everybody can
dance to. So I wish I had like Godson or Work It Out or those songs ready, but those came after. Those came from that experience. You know what I mean? So
dude, that's another one. Work It Out. Oh, dude, I love that song.
I love Work It Out.
And you know what? I was like, I Deserve It.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Yeah.
God, dude.
Yeah. I wish I had those songs when I was performing. I feel like when I was performing back then, I was like, it was like obviously my first time doing that. And I would see these other sick ass Bay Area artists, do their thing. And I'm like, I try to kind of like mold my style to them. I try to make songs that like mimic their style of performing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I wasn't being true to myself. Not saying that it wasn't dope. I thought it was dope that they get like it's their style. It's fucking sick. I try to mimic it. It doesn't
it's
work.
Not you.
It doesn't work when you copy art.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's the one thing I regret too from that era of me making music was I was really infatuated by just being on stage and wanting lit ass songs and Travis Scott ass songs and hyped up shit. We just scream, and I was like, that's not me.
Dude, I've always said, like, out of anybody that I know, like, I hope that you get the respect and flowers that you deserve and the admiration because, bro, you're talented. So, just I'm looking forward to what you put out next. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Looking forward to seeing visuals for everything. Like, putting your best foot forward and giving the people what they want to hear.
Nah, preach. Those are kind words, man.
Yeah.
You might think that I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Like this shit, this the shit that motivates me. Like, see, this is that's like one of the reasons I love hearing that song is fire. I play this every day. I'm like, fuck yeah.
What is your favorite alcoholic beverage of choice?
Many.
It can be simple.
All in many.
Extravagant.
It's many of them. Well, let's break it down then. Should we do wine, beer, and then?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's go. Your favorite wine.
I like to drink, bro. I'm not an alcoholic, but I like to drink, and I would think I'll always drink. Yeah. And my grandma died at 96, and she drank and smoked her entire life. I don't smoke cigarettes, but she drank and smoked her entire life, and she took a shot at me. A shot at me. The fuck? A shot with me when I went there with my girlfriend. We went over there, and she was taking shots with us at 93 years old. Shots.
Keeping the youth.
Yeah. So I've my family, they're not like drinkers, but they all drink. So like I've always liked alcohol. Maybe sometimes it's in the culture more than I should. Don't get me wrong, especially during COVID. I would say during COVID I was an alcoholic for sure. Oh. I think a lot of us were though.
I think so.
I mean, I didn't have to go to work. I was getting paid from the government.
Right.
I'm just sitting at home fucking playing video games and making music. I'm going to drink all day.
A lot of people were in that position to where they weren't working.
Yeah.
There was nothing really else to do. Yeah. And so, fuck it. Drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was scary. Like,
well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't just drink. I drank, but I also built like a studio. I don't think you saw it, but it was like a shed that's back there.
Okay.
I built that up, and then that's when I recorded a lot of my shit. But yeah, alcohol was heavily involved in my day to day.
The alcohol business boomed.
Sure. But my favorite wine. I'm a huge Zinfandel guy.
Oh, so wow.
Yeah, I like Zins. Okay. I like Zins. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like a. If you give me 4 different glasses of wine, I can't tell you what the fuck the difference is. Okay. With beer, I can though.
Okay, what's your favorite beer?
So I'm a huge hazy IPA guy. West Coast hazy IPA. That I look It's funny, my German side won't agree with me.
Yeah,
that it's better than German beer. I stand on that, and they went off on me for saying that.
Yeah,
to their faces. But I give them a fucking hazy IPA, and I just watch their reactions. Yeah. It's just different.
I do love IPAs. Mm-hmm. I could drink Lagunitas regular IPA.
Love it.
Oh, dang.
Love it. Yeah. What's your favorite beer?
Modelo.
Modelo? Shout out Modelo.
Bro, I can drink that anytime, any day.
We're sponsored right now.
Any atmosphere. Modelo, give me one. I'm happy. I'm cool.
You like them better than Coronas?
Yeah. Modelo is my favorite beer of all time.
Really? What about it?
Dude, it's easy to drink.
It's very easy to drink.
I think now, like, when I first started drinking, I was like, I couldn't like taste beer, right? But I think Modelo tastes great.
It does taste good.
Fucking lime squeeze in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Throw some lime in there. Yeah, throw some lime in there.
I do like IPAs, and now I'm trying to experiment a little bit. I'm trying to get into stouts, dipping my toes.
Hard for me.
But it's hard
for me too. Yeah, it's Guinnesses and all that shit. Yeah, it's hard for me, bro. I've tried some too, and I'm like, yeah,
it's like
I'll drink it. Yeah. I know there's probably people looking at us crazy. Like, you guys are pussies for not drinking stouts. It is not as good as a Modelo where I'm gonna say a hazy IPA.
That's what we think. What's your favorite? What's your favorite cocktail? Or
cocktail.
Yeah, let's go cocktail.
Fuck. Well, shit. This is okay. What is my favorite cocktail? I don't know. I drink my shit straight usually. I can't lie to you.
Oh, okay. So then, what's your favorite liquor?
Okay, I was a big gin person for the longest time. People probably like, you're fucking
that's
insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, I used to be a big gin, like, dude, and not even some, like, just, don't even give me Hendrix. Throw me to Bombay. Woo! Yeah. Some gin and juice. Yeah. But no, now it's like really, I really like, I became to this point where I'm like, okay, if I'm going to drink, what's the healthiest way of drinking?
Okay, yeah.
And I read up that it's really between tequila and vodka. I don't know if that's true. I drink my Tito's and but I love tequila. I think tequila. All that fluff I just said, it's tequila. Yeah, 100%. I love tequila. I've been trying to get into whiskeys and like smoking cigars and shit, but not there yet. I have this like Japanese whiskey that's really good, strong.
Oh, Japanese whiskey.
I think it's called It's like that white bottle. It's like, I don't know what the fuck it's called.
There's one that I've tried. It's called Suntory.
That's exactly it. That's like the white. It's like
fantastic
with like the black lettering. Yeah. Fire.
Fantastic.
Fire. But okay, with the cocktail, it had
cocktail.
to. Maybe because I have had cocktails.
Well,
give me like a gin cocktail.
A gin gimlet, or we
no.
Gin fizz?
No, it's like something with a roni or some shit.
Negroni?
Yes.
That's just.
I know.
I
fucking love it.
Sick.
At a fancier spot, it's always a Negroni.
You're a different breed of individual for sure.
I'm sick.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
That puts you in.
Damn, so it is nasty because everyone says it's nasty. Like, you guys just don't know alcohol.
No, bro.
So it's nasty, and you have a valid opinion actually because you do what you do. Yeah. So you have a valid. You would never serve that to someone. If someone ordered that in a Negroni,
if somebody
ordered, like, hey, let's not do that.
If somebody ordered from, I would respect their wishes. I would just in the back of my head say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" There are so many better cocktails to drink.
So what's the best cocktail?
Best cocktail too. Always, I can appreciate an old fashioned.
Fuck. Okay. See, that's good.
Because it's simple, bro, and it gets straight to the point.
I fucking love an old fashioned. I love an old fashioned. Yeah.
If not that, I'm a big Cadillac margarita.
I've never had that.
Really?
What is that?
Oh, so it's basically like a regular margarita in a sense. Margarita, tequila, lime juice, agave syrup, and triple sec, which is an orange liqueur. Cadillac margarita, you add a little bit of orange juice, and then on the top of the cocktail, you float a little Grand Marnier, which is a dark orange liqueur to enhance
Grand Marnier.
Yeah.
I go eat Grand Marnier.
If you're going to drink a margarita, Cadillac margarita is the way to go. Musically speaking, who is somebody that you see yourself working with in the future?
Like realistically or a dream?
No, well, I mean, make your dreams your reality. So let's say your dream artist that you are eventually going to work with.
You know, it's so funny. I've always wanted to. This is not my answer, but it was always when I was younger. It was Eminem. Mm-hmm. But that's so fun. It's like I never would do that. It's like I feel like I wouldn't be able to match what he could do. Mm-hmm. You know, like he's gonna rap his ass off. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, but you are the person that raps better than the person on
their own song. Yeah, that's true.
So maybe not even just think about like rap. But
I'm not. Yeah. Dude, honestly, I would love MGMT.
Oh,
I would love to make, dude, that would be fucking sick.
What a throwback.
Yeah, that would be fucking sick, dude. I've always been into that sound too.
Mm-hmm. What about like a producer?
Pharrell.
Oh shit.
Pharrell, Timberland. I love Timberland beats. Yeah. Pharrell and Timberland. I don't think I would do justice for like a lot of these, great producers, like the hip hop producers. I don't think I would do them justice. I think I would have to go. I would want to find something that like I could bring maybe something out of that session.
How many tracks do you think are going to be on your next album? Are you hoping to be?
So I feel like I owed it to myself and to whoever may listen. 16, I might cut it down to 14, but it's gonna be hefty. So
still a lengthy.
It's gonna be lengthy. I think my Lates Everything was on like 7.
Yeah.
So my aim was to double that, and I'm putting it together where it's kind of like not really telling a story, like with it's not like a concept album, but telling a story with the flow of the songs and everything. So I definitely wanted a lot, just because my plan is to just put the album out and then record the visuals, like see what people like, and then record the visuals. And I hope people like it. I mean, I've really put so much time and thought into it. This is like literally 3 years in the making.
Wow.
and ups and downs with it, figuring shit out, cutting and deleting. It's definitely my best work I've ever done. And I think it can go somewhere. We'll see.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
We can expect it this year.
Oh yeah. Definitely before summertime. It's because it does give off a lot of that summer vibey kind of sounds. Not the whole album, but some of the cuts. I'm not gonna announce it either. I'm
just gonna do it, which is what you do. That's what I do. What you're known for, bro. And it's gonna blow up.
Just put it out.
Bro, come on, we already know.
Just put it out. That's my thing. I'm not a big promoter, which it could be a bad thing. I mean, I a lot of my friends who make music, they promote and they always tell me to promote. I'm like, just not me, and that's fine. I think it's dope if you promote. I just don't think I'll be very good at it.
But that happens sometimes too. Like people will just drop whole albums without announcing anything, and it's like, oh shit, blows up.
All my friends who make music are way more established than I am just because of their work ethic. And, or I should say my work ethic is just the same. Their release work ethic. Right. You know what I mean? It's way better than mine. So, I don't want to knock my work ethic because I'm in the studio every day.
If you need a skit,
dude,
you got my phone number.
Dude, hey, I'm gonna call you. We're gonna have to do this again. We'll have to like run this back and talk about the album. Yeah, that would be fucking sick. That's exciting. That would be sick.
We'll make a brand new cocktail too, man.
For sure. We didn't even name it.
No, that's what we're gonna do right now. We gotta think of a name. So you think of a name, and I'm gonna think of a name, and we're gonna leave it up to the people.
Okay.
And they're gonna vote.
Oh shit.
On the name of this drink.
Oh shit.
I'm going to keep it simple with mine. I already got mine.
What is it?
I'm going to say Simply Bananas.
Simply Bananas?
Simply Bananas.
I like that. I really can't think of one. I got one, though. It's coming. So you said Simply Banana, and I'm going to call it Banana Split.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to call it Banana Split.
So we're going to leave it up to the people. Y'all can place your votes. And
Banana Split Sunshine. No. Banana Split Mornings. We're just gonna call it Banana Split. This is getting weird.
Keep it simple,
this is getting weird.
Banana Split.
We call it yoga.
So it's up to y'all to decide on this name, and hopefully people fucking vote on this.
Hopefully they vote on it, or comment what you think it should be called.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll just
tell us we're stupid.
It'll be a nameless drink. The Nick and Nick. Coffee Express or something.
There you go.
Mr. Derdak, thank you so much for again. Giving me your space, man. Your house, like it's beautiful here.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for being on the show, making this cocktail with me, having this genuine conversation.
Definitely.
It was a pleasure. Really, just getting to know you better.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, man.
Likewise, man, and thanks for pulling up here. And again, I think what you're doing is amazing. I think this is a great idea. It's so much fun. Fire fucking cocktails, and I hope you keep pushing this on to people, because I think this needs to be seen and this needs to be tasted. So
thank you very much.
Hopefully one day you can have your space where I come to you, and then everyone comes to you, and you have the fucking warehouse set up. So
we'll get there.
I believe in it, man. This was great. Really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, have fun, be safe, cheers and enjoy, and always remember
to drink responsibly.
And tip your bartender.
My fault. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tip your bartender 50% and then drink unresponsibly, because you wouldn't have been able to drink if it wasn't for your bartender. Your bartender's giving you the shit. Oh my God. And tip your bartender. Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. That's all funny.
Dude, I missed the mark on that one.